Hello and welcome, Anjani. On behalf of the Vani team, it's our absolute pleasure to have you on board with me today. You have been a part of the Vani Communication Fitness Program, and now that the program is over, we wanted to find from you how Vani has made an impact on different areas of your life. Like we all know, Anjani, you're working with Cipla, you are in the field all the time. You have a lot of interaction with the doctors. So why don't you share a few experiences with me where Vani communication program has made an impact on your interaction with the doctors?
So, thank you for giving us opportunity to talk about the Vani communications. Thank you. When I start my session, this Vani communication, before that, I was not able to talk in the random talk, spontaneous talk.
Okay.
So, right now, as per there's a one that use in background, thinking in the background and speaking in front of someone. So the presence was not at that time. At the time of communication, there was no presence of me at the time of communication. Okay. But right now, I'm not thinking in the background and talking to someone in another way. Now I'm thinking and talking spontaneously, spontaneously, and there is no gap between thinking and talking. So this is one point which I have added to my personality. In the second point is that now I have more vocabulary because everyone is getting more words. I was going to learning session, speaking. I was speaking on different topics picked from the Vani communication, and I have as I have more different rubric parts like thinking, articulation, presence. So now, not only in this 3 months, after that, I will also work on this communication part and improve day by day so that I can be perfect in the future.
Of course.
So this is it. And third thing is my coach is a pile. My coach was Pile, and Pile give me different topics and different practical approach to how to communicate in front of everyone, and how to be a quick speaker, and how to be a quick listener, and how to be a interesting speaker. Suppose I am speaking to someone for 3-5 minutes, why he will listen to me?
Absolutely.
So there should be some connection between the listener and speaker, so that the listener will be interested to me for listening. So this was the thing which I have analyzed very deeply in my communication. I'm trying to just improve, and better thing yet to come, best thing yet to come. So in future, I hope that will be perfect for me.
Wonderful. Any specific instance that comes to your mind where you felt that your communication with the doctors was really impactful?
See, the doctor is the most knowledgeable faculty in the human society, as I think, because he's more knowledgeable than 10 to 12 years. And the medical science is totally based on this English.
Right.
Like everybody's tell that English is not so important, but in this pharma industry, English is so important.
Okay.
Yes, so English is so, because all the medical sciences is based on the English, and English communication is a must. Because I am a communicator I'm communicator to doctor. I'm conveying the science to doctor. I'm coming as I'm working with Cipla, and Cipla is totally research-based company. Every time after R&D, Cipla gives us new science to the medical fraternity. So if I'm not able to convince my science to my doctor, or I'm not able to convey my science to doctor, there will be no effective communication, and the return will not come. Because there is two things, global and local. So if I'm having the resources, global resources, but I'm not able to convey as a global, it will be mixed global plus local, and it will become the local. And there will be no meaning of that resources, and output will not become. And basically, for me, like I am working in the critical division where the science is very important, and every time doctor expect from me that I will come and I will do the new things to doctors. When I enter inside a chamber, I will come with a new molecule, either in form of antibiotic, antifungal, antiviral. I will give something new to the doctor. So yes, communication in the English is very important to me, as I know for whole industry of the pharma industry.
Okay. Okay, that's good to hear. Of course, like you said, that medical science is vast, and you coming from an organization like Cipla, you have to convey those things effectively to the doctor or the medical fraternity who can listen and then implement those things. So it's very important to communicate effectively.
Yes,
Anjani,
right.
yeah. So now I would like to know any experience which you can share with me where you felt that your interaction with your peers or your subordinates was really impactful, or it really kind of motivated them in some way.
Yes, yes, sure. Not only for talk, I just am giving the practical point. Just
Right.
I'm taking the reporting of 8%.
Okay.
8%. Yes. So there is one person in my team. This is Mukesh Tripathi.
Okay.
Yes, he is trying to become an area manager as a by the promotions. He was trying different one day I was discussing with the communication part. I was every time my coach give me a random topic to me, either in the field or somewhere I'm sitting. So he asked to me that what is this? Then I told him that this is a Vani communication program, and every time my coach gives some topic, and my coach told to me that give some point on this topic for 3 minutes or 2 minutes.
Okay.
So he was also interested, and just I am also giving him topic as a coach to Mr. Mukesh Tripathi. Now he's purchased different books of 8 books of Sudha Krishnamurti. Now he's reading regularly, and now he's improving his English English, not only English communication. He's improving it day by day, and every day he talks to me 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 35 minutes in English. Starting, he was not able to make the constructive word like articulation, but now he's able to make sentences, and he's getting more number of words, and now he's able to make the right sentences, and after 1 month, 2 months, he will be very good in talking English. I have discussed also my ZBM that one member is trying to speak in English. Then my ZBM, Mr. Prakash, was said, "Good, this is a good thing. I hope Vani should give some program for this TM also, because ultimately he is the front line every time he discusses the science with the doctor."
Right.
Yes.
I think that's
so
wonderful.
This is
yeah.
Yes.
No, I think that's amazing, Anjani, what you said. So from being a Vani learner, you are now being a mentor to your own team member. I think that's amazing. And the fact that somebody got motivated and started learning, I think that's amazing and commendable. Kudos to you. And also because you're encouraging your own team to grow, to see them flourish in front of you and to encourage them. I think that's amazing. And I'm sure as a team, Vani, we would love to have more people on board. The passion that you all share for learning is, I think, amazing. Well done. That's all I can say. Like you said, you had this conversation with your ZBM. So could you share a few instances where you had to interact with the skip level managers and you were able to make an impact?
Yes, every time we discuss about the Vani communication, and sometimes it happened when my ZBM meet me at hotel. So he asked about the Vani communication. What is the impact on your personality?
Okay.
So every time when then I discuss, so he also give me some topic like talk on the give us some lecture on this Ukraine war and organized retail and UP election. So now we are more interactive in terms of English communication, English communication platform, and yes, we understand that there is the importance of communication. That's why this organization has organized this type of program for me. So, and also I feel proud that we are selected one in the organization and we are taking this training on Vani communication. So every time I'm also feeling proud, and my ZBM also feeling proud that just my one of the ABM is selected for the Vani communication. He's improving his English day by day. Maybe in the future, he also tell my RBM that give some name other also to Vani communication, so that our other members also can develop their communication. Right. So everyone is understand the importance of this communication part of them. by the Vani.
Well, Anjani, I just can't tell you how wonderful it feels to, hear this feedback and to hear such amazing insights that you all have to share, that how Vani has helped you evolve. And this makes me ask my next question, that if you can share a couple of instances where you think Vani helped you build your confidence. How has your confidence increased from where you started to where you feel you are presently?
Yes, before I started the Bani, I was not so much interested in the English, but when I started reading the book, because it started in initial part when I was randomly speaking by reading the book from any book. If I got any book, I started speaking for 5 minutes, 6 minutes. So when I entered inside the book for 1 pages or 2 pages, I read. Then I got the interest in the book. So now I have also added some more books to my library in English for learning. So now I am also working in the spirituality and a science for a project to write something on the topic, and some apart from this spirituality and science, now I'm also working the leadership part for writing something 2 or 3 pages on leadership parts. And so now I end up summarizing the life hacks. I'm summarizing the part. So by just combining, I'm in future I want to become a writer on this life hacks. So just added one part. And second thing, now I'm every time before the Bani communication, I was listening the music, but music is regular now. Apart from music, I'm also listening the Mark Zuckerberg session in Steve Jobs session, and everybody's session on this TED Talks, Tech Talks. I listen 30 minutes so that I can understand how they are talking on the point, and give some words to me so that I can I can add some words to me also from the Steve Jobs and this Mark Zuckerberg. So these two points and 3 points, they now understand the importance of the English communication, because everywhere in science, in medical science, this is important. Now I'm also inspiring to my colleagues also that if you want to become go to some step ahead in the organization, because if you're working in the local parts in your territory, then your local communication is important. Everybody know, and you can. If you will understand, if you want to become area manager, if you want to go a step ahead, then your English communication is must, because you are working in the medical science and English is must here. If you want to go to the actual level, you want to go to the area manager, a business manager, then yes, local communication is important, but this communication is more important rather than your local communication. So I'm also inspiring to my colleagues to be perfect in the English communication, so that he can go a step ahead in the organization and give more output to organizations.
Anjani, just one word, wow. From being someone who wanted to improve his communication skills to becoming an avid reader to now an aspiring author, I think I just don't have enough words to say how amazing this sounds. All the best. I think I really hope you achieve all that that you desire, and I'm sure you will publish a book someday, which we all will pick up and read. And it will be a very proud moment for the Vani team that one of our learners has actually been able to achieve that. I think that's amazing. And now I would like to know that what were the key learnings from the Vani Communication Fitness Program which helped you the most? Or
Yes, the rubric parts is very important, because every time, if you want to perfectly analyze your sentences, your communication, then the rubric part is very important. You should know where you are lacking. So Vani give me the 4 points where I can analyze myself that yes, I am perfect in the grammar like articulation, I am perfect in this thinking parts. Now I have to go this part, I have to work on this part. So every time you this is one part, analyzing sentence. Second part is what happened every time we talk in the English, Hindi, and sometimes we talk in the English, because such type of environment is not available. So what happens? Some words I use like and some words in English also we utilize with different pronunciation, which is not correct. So every time I want to correct this word, So,
Okay.
but yes, is in spontaneous talk, it is not very easy to correct it, because spontaneous talking is random talking. If I'm talking the randomly,
Right.
so I want to be I want to correct it, but it will become slowly, but regularly, as I think, because after this communication part, this bonding communication will stop, I will be continue with this development part. And third thing was Bani created the interest in me for reading and speaking.
Okay.
So this overall, as I think, the Bani has given the importance of English communication in my life. And now I am very much interested to learn in English, because everybody knows the local communication is important, but most of the good content is available in the English in the universe. So if you want to you want to grab that content from the universe, you should know the English. And specifically for this medical science part, if you want to grab this knowledge, then English is very much important. And I have now understood this part on the bonding communication. I will work on that, this development work after the bonding communication stop. So now the light has lightened in my life, and it will be regular for me in my life.
I think that's amazing. The passion and the zeal that you have for learning is commendable. I hope you always do that. Keep it up, and you always continue learning throughout your life, because learning is a never-ending process. Now, Anjani, I wanted to know that how has Vani helped you increase your productivity at your workplace? How has it made an impact on your productivity?
See that every knowledge, if you want to know, it is a fact, but converting fact into figure is very important. That's will come in the productivity. This is ROI. If you are you are spending time, you're investing your time, organizing, giving you money for that time, you're investing that time. So returns would become. So converting into fact to figure is very important.
Right.
So now I have this fact is that I have now I'm developing the communication. So how it will come into productivity. This part is that now I'm able to convey. My team is inspiring to learn the English, and now he's able to learn read this medical updates, and now I'm also giving some training to my team members. Okay. Just I have now from 5th or 6th in the next Sunday, I'm going to organize one training for Connect to Command as a campaign for me, where I am giving to one topic to my every member, and there are 8 members in my team. One member will speak in English every time, and other member will ask a question. So why this way? They will also develop the communication, and they will able to convey the science to doctor, and they will able to convince to doctor for prescribing the things, which is basically our business point. So by this way, we can increase our productivity. We will increase the productivity. Now I am very confident that the day will come, my people will be very confident to convey the science to doctor, and he will be convinced. He will able to convince doctor for converting to that doctor for any specific brand or molecule. So this will be increase the productivity. Second thing is that now me also, as I'm very interested to learn to English, my team also is my team is also inspiring, and now team will able to learn the medical facts. So discussion part will increase, and if I will talk in English in the every platform, like in the meeting parts, they will not able to understand, and when the understanding will increase on my team, the productivity also automatically will come.
Right.
Third thing is that every time for me also, for my team also, what happened, every training from sales academy and HRs happen in the English communication. And just I am giving them to inspiring to team members and me also, that if you're not able to speak or listen in English, then you will not able to understand that meeting very precisely. So by understanding better meeting parts, by convincing to doctor for conversion, for conveying science to doctor, for better elaboration of any molecule or this brand to doctor, we will increase the productivity. This is our basic point for business.
I think, Anjani, it's really insightful to know the kind of measures you have applied to increase productivity at the workplace, to kind of motivate your own team members and set an example. Like you said, the trainings have become more effective. You're able to grasp more information out of those trainings, and you want to inspire the same. You want to wish the same for your team members, that they are also able to grasp as much knowledge as they can from such official trainings. Amazing,
Yes.
Anjani. That's wonderful. And now, lastly, I would like to know that would you recommend Vani to people around you?
Yes, sure. Then my answer is yes, sure. And like food and like water, this English communication is very important for these medical science members, because everybody is working in the Cipla company, Cipla organization, and Cipla is totally R&D based company. Cipla every time come with a new molecule, and every time with new sciences for the medical fraternity. And if, because you know the respiratory is the pioneer in the Cipla and critical is the pioneer in Cipla, and you know the whole science is available. No science is available in the Hindi. No science is available in the any local language. English is must for everyone, and English communication. Everybody knows English, but nobody speak in the English. That is English. Knowing English and speaking English both are different. Everybody knows the English. English is a subject, but English communication is a different part. So everybody should know the English communication, because if you're working in, if anybody is working in the medical science, this pharma industry, if you want to convey the science to doctor, and specifically in the Cipla, because Cipla is a totally science-based organization and R&D-based organization. So science is available only in the English language. If you want to talk in the science, then you should know English, and English is must. I can recommend to everyone that go to Vani communication, either from the organization or outside, but learn the English, because English is must for everyone.
Well, that was a very confident yes, and I am really glad to hear that. Anjani, thank you so much for sharing such wonderful insights and for your kind words. It really means a lot when we see our learners so motivated, so charged up, and the fact that Vani has been able to make an impact in all spheres of their life, professional and personal. Once again, Anjani, thank you so much for connecting with me today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.